salute and thank you, NERDSoul. Oh yeah, lay ill kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go. Look, anime is time, y'all. All right, y'all hope y'all been watching them TVs. All right, watching on your phone, watching on your laptop. All right, watching on your big screen, cause we got a couple folks that done come through. All right, to have a good old time. Now, before we get started, we're gonna send somebody to bed. Come on in. All right, good night. All right, see you. Peace out. We ain't wait. We doing all that. All right, we gonna introduce to you what I thought said Latino Maserati when I read it fast, but I'm gonna introduce to you Lambo Maserati. That's right, Mark Dub. What's up?
It's Mark Dub, aka Lambo Maserati. Tattoos cover his body, except they all came out of the Cracker Jacks box. How y'all doing? It's Mark Dub. Poor man, half amazing, spicy like Creole, another occasion. What up?
Man, look, we living good right now. We got some good news coming in this new joint. You know what I'm saying? But before we get started, the other half of the dynamic duo from the South, right there in the Gulf of America, I give to you.
Look, y'all don't know. Look, regardless of which, it don't take much to get me hot or pissed off. So he be messing with me, or I be talking about stuff before I come in here. And first of all, also shout out to Mark. Mark is not BIPOC. He's black. He's just the color of the sun. All right, ain't no more BIPOC.
Just regular black, y'all. Just regular old black.
People ask me what are you black with? What are you mixed with? I be like black and black. I got two black parents.
Yeah. Guess what? There's different hues of blackness.
Yes.
Look, bro, it just bro, it reminds me of a bad group session. We was in a group that would not be named, and I'd be out like, look, I'd be like, Mark, I'd be like, I'm out, man. I'm out of this group. I'm about to be out. Like, even if I'm there, I'm not there. But it was one post, and they had a whole discussion about what makes a person black. Bro, I'm just gonna say this, y'all. Sometimes people in different parts of the Gulf of America. Oh my God, the poison of Mexico. There are different heritage and things, but people can still be black, y'all. Yeah, just because somebody is light skinned don't mean that they're not that. However, you kind of I ain't gonna say it's case by case. You know what it is when it's not, and you know how a person identify. And even if they barely look like it, if they proud of their black heritage and they got black parents, grand this and that, and they say they black, yo, they black.
They black. I mean, it's not like it's some racial Dollaz stuff. Come on, y'all. Like,
yeah, stop. Man. Just anyway, I'm Keith Cooper. We gonna talk. We on the second to last episodes of some things.
They question mine. I dive off the top rope with people's elbows. So
I'm just telling you, when Mark looks in the mirror, he does not. He sees my skin tone. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, I'll ask this before we get into this. I'll ask: are we caught up with Amiku? All right, have we been watching the Doctor?
Unfortunately, I have let Amiku down.
We ain't never gonna finish the Doctor.
We gonna do it on an off time season because I'm. It's like I need to like binge it.
Amiku, we got you. We gonna talk to you one day.
I mean, if you want to talk to Mike, you got it.
Nah, because we need the whole.
And folks, if there's any Dr. Amiku fans, I feel bad because I introduced this anime and I fell off on it. Not because, but because so much hype. I've been gaming. I've been doing other stuff.
Been playing at Rivals.
So it kind of all like, what's that third anime that like? This has kind of been my break season of anime. I'm not gonna lie, it's been okay. Because
you ain't lying on that.
I'm about to watch about 7 shows that's new. And Mike and Kiki Sai only one. He may not join me on that journey.
I'm watching like 2 shows.
Just do 4, man. Just do 4.
Wow.
You already watching Windbreaker. We gonna break this down.
Windbreaker.
You watching Lazarus. You watching Kaiju 8. That's 3.
Kaiju don't come out till summer, right?
No.
Oh, it's coming back in the spring?
I think so.
Dang.
I'll double check.
Man,
You're gonna watch it. You're gonna try the Black Show. Yanu. Come on now.
man, that's too
You can
many
watch that with your
shows,
son.
man.
I mean,
Dang.
you might have to let
I
some
mean, it's a
stack.
good problem to have, but it's a lot of shows.
You're gonna watch My Hero Vigilantes. Come on, man.
Man, Vigilantes better be good, man. All right, don't be
Come
sidestepping
on,
the
Mike.
main story and not
At
be
least,
good.
at least you're
Let's
gonna
not do
try it.
this again.
At least you go. Like Mark, you hear this? This man,
Let's not do this.
we've been doing anime reviews for about 2 years straight, almost 2 years. This man's still like, I don't know, it gotta be good. Now with the shows that we look, since we're a little light on some content, the shows that he was Dragon Ball Daima broke his heart. We told that man not to watch it, not to worry about it, and we be giving you nothing but fire, Mike. So don't sleep on our choices.
Daima.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I had some duds under Ninja, woefully a dud.
Oh, I ain't even watched that. I knew that. I saw the trailer. I was like, nah, bro, I'm good.
1 or 2 episodes, and I threw that in the toilet. But so I've made my mistakes, but I think I'm about at least 80 to 90%.
My biggest mistake was Daima, boy. Ooh. That was a big mistake.
Look, y'all, this is
Hurt
a
my
Dragon
heart.
Ball Z fan, and he done threw it away. He said, "Don't call him till Super come back."
Man, look, don't stop doing the black characters dirty. All right, Piccolo ain't black, but he about as black as we gonna get because you don't put no black characters in the joint.
Yeah,
so
we
like,
understand what that is.
and I don't want to hear nothing about the substitute teacher. I'm talking about characters that's getting like speaking lines throughout the season. All right, we ain't got like, come on, man. Come on.
Rest in peace to Toriyama, but the man forgot more anime than what he was producing. he just like, look, I gotta get rid of these characters. Like, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, folks, we gonna have that preview. If not next week, I think. Do you want to do the preview next week?
We can, because I think next week we get a lot of finales, right? Or a lot of finales this week.
We pretty much, like coming up next time, we pretty much have the low end finale of Solo Leveling because it's just like gonna be like an epilogue kind of, and then probably should be for the season half year break for Sakamoto. And then we got a whole lot of anime, so we can start. We might have 2 weeks for the preview.
Yeah, we might do a double preview app.
Because I definitely want to start next week. Because I want to be early this time. Because it's a lot, y'all. Like it's at least 5 to 7 shows.
Next week we'll hit y'all. We'll hit y'all with that preview. So all right, I will start off with the subject of many people's ire and memes and jokes and videos. I mean, if it wasn't for this anime, y'all wouldn't have no content because Daima ain't been worth making content about.
Nobody made. We told
because
you
because you did the black character wrong. That's why.
Right. One person, only one content creator was reviewing Daima, and I don't even think they really worried about it.
Man, it was like me for a couple of episodes, and I was like, man, why I feel like y'all leaving my boy out? And then at the end, look, anyway, all right, look, we gonna get into Solo Leveling. All right, I'm gonna just say this before we start off, and I'm gonna throw it to Lambo Maserati. I'm gonna say this: ain't no big three. It's just me. That's it. Ain't no big three. I'm the Earth Protector. That's it.
Protector.
Yes, I'm the Earth's protector. It's me.
The whole Earth?
Yeah, well, I mean the whole. Yeah. I
mean, it is him.
Most of it.
Pretty much, it is.
Just me. Stop. Everybody got killed. Y'all was up there, squatted up. Should have been able to do on your own. Now I got to get off my vacation. You know what I'm saying? And come help y'all out.
Is this how you? Watched it?
Jinwoo is the guy that does tons of stuff in the office, but when he takes like that week vacation that he been saving up all his time, he ain't taking no days off all year, right? Takes this vacation and everything fall apart. Everything fall apart.
Boy, they ought to call this solitary leveling, because that sucker don't care about nobody else. That man ain't.
He get everybody a little juice. He get everybody a little juice.
He was watching. He was like, "Ooh, they laying the hammer on them." Ooh, boy, they putting the. But boy, they put that stick on them. That's what the youngsters say. They put that rod on them.
Oh man, he gave everybody their little juice, so everybody's fine. You know what I'm
He
saying?
let that bug air that protein out. He was like, "Dang boy, he hitting hard." I guess he gonna go at the last minute, the 11th hour.
I
He
mean,
went at 11:59:58.
the man, and actually, like I said, I'm gonna hit y'all with some of this. They changed up some things. They actually added something in that was cool. Before
All
Hunter Shaw
right.
got messed up, the Hunter Shaw fight of the Queen, that was something just kind of added in.
Mhm.
But Japan messed. They really like. All right, Mike, because you think I take things to this straight. I'll say this. Did I like the season? Do I like the show? Yes. Is it beautiful? But when you have read the source material and you have agreed that if they would have gave it a couple of more episodes,
Yeah, yeah,
the Japanese people who are adapting this, I don't even know the studio. They playing with. If I was Korean and if I was the Korean writer, I'd be like, y'all playing on my top, as they say.
yo, because I
They
have some questions about the Japanese stuff, but keep going.
they wasted. It's like the time that they could cut stuff. The people who they could have cut pretty much anything the Japanese people say, other than say the leader, who like doing a little sneaky, ha ha ha, we gonna try to kill them, and if they die, they die. They didn't. We didn't
If
need.
he dies, he dies.
I'm gonna just. This ain't a spoiler because you can pretty much figure this out. None of the exposition by the Japanese team that we wasted the cut back to
Hmm.
means nothing. It means not a damn thing. It does not add up to nothing.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Even in the manga, it doesn't.
Not really. It's but see,
Wow, because
it float.
he talks about like
But
moving on
see,
to like phase 2 or something like that,
I'm
and
saying that
then the
it.
team leader on the ground says something
Well, let
like
me explain.
Plan 9 or something. I'm like,
They
oh, okay, y'all getting me to
that
some conspiracy stuff.
this
What you
is
got?
actually a lie because it was way more. It made Japan is look way more sneaky and dirty, and then how it kind of backfired for them in the manhwa. And we really are kind of moving on from Japan. Like the bigger person down the line is the Chinese national hunter. Like he up there. Like he probably stronger than America's one, which you know
He got folded
just
up.
go with it. But just that he's a little still mysterious in the book. So Japan, by all purposes, this is kind of you don't even worry about Japan for the rest of this series probably.
Mm.
Like they got caught lacking, they were dirty, and it all kind of like like yeah, I see you. So I understand why Jin kind of he put tabs on them. He did put tabs on them and don't care about them.
Yeah,
He did.
cause Japan. Remember, they came in our house. Our meaning Korea. We the Korean team. They came in our house talking big and bad, stomping around, putting their dirty boots all on our good couch. You know what I'm saying? All right. So he was like, Psh, heard they was in
Because
trouble. Now when his team got in trouble, he was like, all right, let me step in and do a little something. You know what I'm
I'll say
saying?
this though,
Ooh,
because
Mike, you trying so hard,
he
bro.
tried a little hard. I know. You see how he cleaned that up. That wasn't really
Trying
his
so
the
hard.
case. It just happened by coincidence. And
It
it,
happened by coincidence. He had his eye on the situation. He had his eye on it. He was like,
and actually, the coincidence they do make his reason a little more important to his mother in the book. In the
all
anime, they
right,
don't. They just she don't matter. They done already
dang.
crossed that bridge where they kind of crossed that bridge a little bit in the book, but they still will kind of allude to like, hey man, I got to do something because I gotta like he's starting to get a little heroic, a smidge heroic in the book where he's like, look man, I gotta do something because it's getting worse. So cool, I
Word.
understand that, but super heroic it ain't him. He's I ain't gonna try to spoil nothing, but he ain't got the heart, I should say, of a
Oh
hero.
snap! He said he ain't got the heart of a hero.
Not that
Dang.
he's not because he's a coward. I'm just saying
He just like,
No,
look,
he
I
got
saved my
a
mama
little
life, so I'm good.
he
Mhm.
got a little
Stole his
issue.
Nova Scotia in January.
Let's just say he got to it might have to fight the devil off of him. Like that man told him, you dark, you think you good. I can see the spirit of darkness on you. So
I shake the devil
just
off, man.
put that in your back pocket.
See, that might be it. That might be why he did. You got to shake the devil off. Then when he do
So
that, he be good. You know what I'm saying?
but
All you gotta do.
But yeah,
It'd be
for
fine.
the Korean team, and like we saw the last week, and it's just
Mm.
his motivations wasn't necessarily because of Hunter Shah, and I can see them already. Unless they may change up something with the healer, but you know, you can already tell where this is gonna go. You know, he's gonna save Shah, like Shah is
Well,
important.
I don't know. I can't guarantee because I'm not super in tune with like Korean storytelling. I don't know if they're gonna kill the girl or not because they killed the healer. But I guess there was like, look, he ain't pretty, so he
Because
be like,
they just introduced him. Now they should have kept the healer alive because he's dope. And he should be able to get the
Yeah.
rest that he deserves.
you can rebuild full arms. Like we need him.
So there could be somebody mentioned a theory that how he might save Shah. It could be two ways. In the book, I do remember how he did it. So I'm trying not to spoil. I won't spoil.
All right.
But it's only one or two ways. So, you know, because just know that Jin does not have the super healing power. He either got to use medicine. He can kind of heal himself, or the system heals him. But
Yeah.
will he get the ability? We shall see. But yeah, the fight was cool. I'm gonna just say this: they still needed that 16, 17 episodes. I know I keep pushing it up, but it needed that cook time. It was a great fight with the bug. The bug was scary. However, I do not like how fast this fight went.
Yes.
I ain't saying
this is what I agree. But I mean, we've kind of already agreed on this. But yeah,
I'm saying the bug as before he met up with Jin, and Jin broke his exoskeleton and beat him up, which he was gonna do. But it's just
you know what, bro? This episode did not help the argument that Jin is not OP. He's ridiculously OP.
And this is how
the bug is decimating all the other S ranks.
I ain't got nothing to do with them.
They don't have a chance. And then Jin gonna come and the bug don't have a chance with him.
I ain't got nothing to do with them.
Even the poison, his trump card,
push-ups and they sit-ups.
His poisonous tongue.
The bug did. He turned into a crawfish and started backing up.
Poisonous tongue attack didn't have the system just saved Jin. Which, look, Jin is the whatever chosen one or whatever. That's fine. This stuff happens. I feel like I'm not gonna lie. Even as a reader, the next arc is gonna be kind of cool. I admit, I ain't gonna say it's gonna get whacked, but the theme continues where this story, for the folks who, I'm gonna mess a lot of stuff up here real quick. The folks who think this is better than Invincible and the best thing, whatever. I get hype, y'all. I don't. This is where I get a little crotchety, old man. I don't know if y'all know how to analyze stuff or whatever, or however, or why this is such a cool trend.
Let them eat cake, man. Let them enjoy the show.
Eat cake. They enjoy the show, but they enjoy it to just like, it's cool. They enjoy it, but then they want to put everything else down. And I'm just saying, even if you think
this ain't no Dragon Slayer, let's not do
Demon
that.
Slayer. But I'm just saying,
that's what I said.
I don't even want to compare. Let's not even compare that. I'm just talking about what I see trend on social media through weebs and otaku that I don't like. I'm gonna stay very hyper specific.
Yeah, they loving this. I love that they loving this, but I'll be like,
I'm glad that y'all love it. Y'all got a story. This ain't that type of story, but like to Mark's point, credit, it ain't Demon Slayer for me. It ain't Kaiju number 8 for me.
Because Jin represents like so much of like what they want to be. Man. Like, I mean, imagine.
Clearly.
I mean, it's basically like Ready Player One, but just in an anime form, and like you get to like do dope stuff and level up. Like, imagine if you were like a gamer type person and you got these skills, man. Like,
it's definitely all of these the people, gamer.
They're like, man, I wish I could have it.
It's the Gen Z. It's the young Gen Z, Gen Alpha crowd that just like, look, I get it. You like K-pop? That is cool. Grumpy old black dude. It's
also recency bias, you know what I'm saying?
Recency, but it's like,
so you got
I
that.
know Western comics, because look, they got older dudes who are Western comic fans that just, they ain't got no hope for them. I'm telling you, when you talk about writing versus, and I know we already discussed the Invincible thing, I ain't gonna go deep in Invincible, but the way people be like, Invincible's cool, but I'm saying that is really heralded. Yes, Solo Leveling is heralded too because it's sold so much. Webtoons are not to be looked down upon because I don't like when old 60-year-old dudes who just be like, "Oh, buy your floppies." Yeah, whatever. You need to adapt. Yeah, haha, inside joke. But I'm just saying, I don't know if they understand the difference and stuff, but this is where we at. Everybody's throwing everything in the gumbo pot. Only reason why I don't throw my hat out there more because I don't feel like having to curse at people and type all this stuff up. Yeah. But for me, Jin is just an okay protagonist.
You can come here once a week and then, you know what I'm saying, talk about how you don't like Jinwoo. You know what I'm saying?
Jin is flashy. It's beautiful. His clothes are dope. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to RDC.
I don't even think his clothes are that dope.
No, his clothes are dope.
He just went into the store real quick.
It
just
worked.
Throw on a little cardigan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh.
It works though.
That boy shop out the H&M International Mail Catalog.
Right, his clothes are sharp. For this generation, that dude got slacks. That dude ain't never put a pair of jeans.
Man, he got stained proof Dockers.
Because he fight with his hands in his pockets.
When the last time
stylish.
Have he put jeans on?
I was like, man,
he do not put jeans on no more.
Yo, man, look.
He threw them jeans away in that hoodie.
Yo, he got nothing but Cole
He
Han.
pulled
you know
up
what I'm saying?
with his hands in his pocket man, y'all know what time it is. I'm
like, he's him. I'll be trying. That's why this is why people love, because it's been a while. I will say what Solo Leveling has going for it is it has been a while where there's been an anime that's been this good technically that has a protagonist where he's like, yo, I'm that dude. I'm him. I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you do, in a way, it's sort of Dragon Ballish in a way, but he doesn't, because I mean, Goku shows up and you know it's real, right? But Goku has this kind of silly, playful, childlike quality about him.
Yes.
Like Jinwoo is Jinwoo like, look,
Jin is a mercenary.
I told y'all to sit down, but now I gotta get out of my chair. So you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta whoop all y'all.
Jin is a mercenary because this is a mercenary world.
You know what? He kind of like the Punisher.
It's the structure because it's the structure of the world. You get paid. You get to be a celebrity.
Jin ain't like the Punisher, Mike. Jin, the Punisher has a code.
Let's
Jin
just
ain't
get
got
it.
no code.
It's not.
It is bad when Goku has more heart than you.
No. Hold on, Goku got mad heart. What you talking about?
Or heart as in heart as a human.
Like care about people.
Yeah, but Goku would have been there in this case. Goku would have been there.
He would have went to the fight
because Goku would have been like, "Oh snap, yo, there's somebody who's strong." He would have been in the front of the line.
He would have went in the front of the line. They would have been still play stupid time, and then he'll let people power up.
What he would have done, he would have played him as base Goku for like 2 episodes.
Goku was trying to end the threat. Like he gonna put hands on him. He not gonna.
Goku would have rocked around for like base Goku for like 2 eps, and then he would have been like, "All right, okay, you got a little skills. Let me go in and power up to Super Saiyan 1. All right, let me see what you do."
Without going deep into the Dragon Ball slop, but it's cool because he at least cares to go there.
He like, I ain't like to beat people up.
She like, oh well, there's something's wrong. This dude like, wait a minute, my shadows can't really process. Oh, let me check in. The dude either it's no good way about it. Either he knew enough or he didn't give a damn to check in. Like that, like bruh, there's a world catastrophe situation. And maybe that's him. This is our protagonist being a little bit still a little immature, I'll say that, in the writing, and then he does get a little bit more proactive, but it's kind of more out of, I ain't gonna say spite, but more like leave me the hell alone. So I'm gonna be a little bit more that leave me and my family alone.
In his defense, Mark was like, look, I'm not leaving my girl's side. You know what I'm saying? So Jinwoo got his mama, Mark got his girl. So in the weeb defense, you know what I'm saying? Mark was like, I ain't going nowhere.
Jinwoo don't care about.
I love my woman.
We ain't gonna see his mama no more.
Barely.
That ain't Jinwoo's fault. That's the writer's fault.
Well, this is what we're talking about. This is Jinwoo's fault. The writer is Jinwoo. So I'm just saying, Don't do that,
This,
buddy.
this
Come on.
boy,
Like
this
I'm just
boy.
saying, it's still good. It's still good. But
Bro,
I'm saying
don't act
the
like
fight.
Mark didn't. Like, let's to make our
Mark
argument work. Let's not act like Mark didn't sit there when there was a war
Mark was dope
catastrophe going
too.
on.
Mark
You know what I'm
was
saying?
dope
Let's,
too.
all right, I'm
But he
just
had
saying.
to.
Hey,
Let's,
Mark
I know we love Invincible,
what
but let's
happens
be
when he
for
I'm
it.
doesn't
saying,
step up.
but Invincible was in the moment. Jin took a like, all right, I'm on vacation.
Yeah, he was like,
It's a
yo,
little different. It's a little different. He didn't even consider
he finally
being
had his
pro.
mama back for years. She been asleep.
All right, man.
Come
Anyway,
on,
but
man.
bro, I'm gonna forget
Come on.
about his mama like as much as he did, because this is ridiculous at this point. Like, we don't even need to talk about his mama for a
But
hot minute.
I do think more episodes would serve this better because there are a lot of like governmental
They
things that I'm
cut-
interested in.
they
And I
cut-
know they just ain't got time for them. It's kind of like the way Netflix be doing stuff. Netflix be like,
I-
look, hey,
I've
you
come
got
to
you
the-
got 3 episodes. You be
I've
like,
come to the
bruh.
realization in this cut with 13 episodes. This is why I would have said the moment you get on the island, Japanese people die. You only need to show one exposition scene where they escape and they're safe. We don't need to cut back to them multiple times. You need to cut to the leader. You can get to the heart of what Japanese doing. The rest of the hunters, I promise you, it does not matter. But I guess on to the fight. The fight was cool. It was clean. It was that.
Yeah.
I still think it should have been at least the 80% of the episode. And then you can like cut the next episode to kind of get all the back. Like, there's a way to mishmash the next episode to kind of show what the Korean hunters are feeling and this and that. But and whatever you got to wrap up, because there's gonna be some other stuff. But
Well, also,
like the government
we need to wrap
stuff
up,
is.
we need to wrap up all them ants because I'm like, y'all just gonna let them ants go? I mean,
Here's the thing.
I know they ain't super powerful, but we can't
Okay.
just let them go. We
Here's the thing.
gotta kill
So,
them.
The ants are wrapped up. Don't look into
Oh.
that. The ants are wrapped up, and this is why. Because in the book,
Because tomorrow, because this week's the last episode.
I mean, they wrapped up because at this point, when he saw the ants, he actually what was dead. He used the ants, and he said, "Hey, cut off the camera," and he confirmed what Bach, the Beast guy, knew. He was like, "Okay, this sells it. Like, he can level up, and he got these powers. We knew about the shadows, but we didn't quite know how it worked." And he used the ants against them. So
Yeah.
the ants are irrelevant.
When he said that, he said, "Don't tell nobody. Hey, keep my business low. Don't tell nobody."
At this point, and this is what kind of bothers me about Jen. Like, Jen, they got it. They already know, bro. Like, the public don't know.
They don't need to know everything. All right, they don't need to know.
They
all my
have a
business.
dude with a camera running around for the pride of their country.
Block
They
the
know
camera.
enough.
Block the camera. They don't need to see all this. They don't need
And
to-
the only
they don't need to
reason
see
why
all
they
my
block
business.
stuff is because they don't want to look. I know he don't want to look like a demon, like Bach didn't want to look like to scare people, like because to look
Yeah.
like a monster. Even though Bach, it's funny. I'm just gonna do a smidge of a spoiler.
Oh boy.
When I said the S ranks are like the Jonin now, from
Mm.
now on forth, nobody matters but Jin. All right.
Mm.
Everybody's just a bunch of Naruto background dudes.
Oh,
No matter how good
yeah.
they say they are, they do not matter as far as in the fights. The fights are above them now.
He
Bach
said,
can't even get on the
"It's
field no
above me."
more. He can't. He too scared to get
Dang.
on the field on some fights.
"Dang."
Look,
Mm.
he was about to bring the claws out. Monster made him put it up. He's like, I feel like I am going to be prey.
Mm.
He was too scared. He was like, I don't want to show my beast form because I'm gonna scare the public. Now he like, I can't even do it.
Mm.
So yeah, they for lack of a better word, is the RDC what people say. They hold them. You know, excuse my language, but yes, they are now been hold. So
Dang.
these Korean people, Korean S ranks, it was nice knowing them. This was their arc. This was their
Dang.
time to shine. Welcome back to mediocrity. Go in the corner and do your paperwork. And
Do
hope
your
that
paperwork.
bro, you remember when B ranks was kind of important in this show?
Yeah, I remember.
They literally make a scene. A B rank is walking down when it's getting really bad. He's like, "I'm a B rank such and such." Dude just ran him off the block. He can't even stand the spiritual pressure like it's Bleach no more. You know, in Bleach when you get so weak,
that spiritual pressure get on you. You're like,
you just can't even stay. So
The spiritual pressure. See,
Look,
man, look.
some of the C ranks got more heart than some of these cats.
Oh, that's cold.
But that's the thing. Some of them don't know how to fight. Some of the B ranks, A ranks never really fought before. That was what made Jinwoo cool.
You ain't fought nobody.
He had to fight for everything. You know, I fought for everything for my life.
See, you know what I'm saying?
But
he had to get it out the mud.
So now he's an unlikable curmudgeon who dresses.
I don't know if I call him a curmudgeon. I mean, you know, when he around people, he nice to them. You know what I'm saying? He just be like, "Don't tell my business."
He felt like he threatened him, man. He just be like, "Look, nice." The person he's generally nice to is his business partner and President Go. And he do have a respect for the S rank hunters. I mean, he just want to kind of be left alone. I get it, but at the same time, it just makes him come off as a dry, selfish bonehead. And it's like
I get it, but then knock him for it.
But he could have went for it.
He is a very aloof protagonist.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? With great power comes great responsibility.
And I get it.
Don't nobody feel him, but like, and I like. Dog, the fight was just full of the posing stuff. I was like, man, this boy posed more than the Ginyu Force.
The flying was cool. It got really fluid. I love the fluidity, but then it just got a lot of light show. It's like it was good. Boy, if this I hope the next arc let it set with you a little bit. Like they need to write an edit where the next big bad that should be the end of next season 3. He needs a little time to cook, and if they kind of go blur through him as they did with the Ant King, aka the name will be Biru, which pretty much that's just out there.
Black Ant.
We gonna go with Biru. Actually, there's a reason
I'm gonna say Black Ant. That's what it said on the screen. I'm gonna call him Black Ant.
I mean,
you call him whatever you want.
He ain't got his name yet. He gonna get his
name either. What was your name? Taro? We just gonna call you Tusk.
Tusk. You gonna be Iron.
You're
Iron. Wrong with that, you know what I'm saying?
That's so. No, man, learn
what do you need? Want him to be Jerome Jenkins or something?
No.
I'm just saying.
How about I be my name?
Just kind of.
You've been reborn. You've been reborn. I'm making your new name.
Reborn. You've been trapped in a demonic state of shadowism.
How we fighting, and then all of a sudden you say arise and I'll work for you. Come on, man.
I mean, I get it.
Cause I'm that dude. You know
and I'll say this. I get the popularity of it. I get it. I know. Old man on lawn yelling at people. I get why the younger generation like it. Jinwoo is cool. He is cool to the younger people. I just do not like his smugness. And I like the story. It is, and I like Korean shows. I really do. Man. I like Korean manhwa. I think Japan screwed over this source material on purpose, and it still worked. Japan don't like this show. They like, and I'm not just saying the Japan team. Like literally, Japan do not like the show, but it's big everywhere else. Dang. But it's just crazy. It's big on Crunchyroll. But I mean, Sony don't care. Now, Sony don't care because Sony is Sony.
Sony making their money. Like,
yeah, Sony is Japan, but Sony like, look, man, we
making our money.
Like they're not the adapters, but they own Crunchyroll, so they getting their views, they getting people to subscribe off of this, and they got a lot of hand in the pot, you know, to how they get their money from all this. So they all in on Jinwoo. So you know what I'm saying? They like, cool, new hero for a new time. And sometimes it just got to be that way. So we got one more episode. I did like this. This is becoming more and more for me a B+ anime or A-. It's not. It's something. It's incomplete. This version of it is so incomplete that it's driving me nuts. Even for what I don't like about
I tell y'all not to try to read the book and watch the show simultaneously, y'all.
You should do both sometimes. And know which one is the better version.
Yeah, Coop is always saying that it would be a better experience if I read the memoir.
You can watch it. They got people who watch it, so there's there's ways to, once you want to do this, go back and watch the YouTube video of Manhwa. I know Mark ain't gonna do it. Mike may do it. Mike might probably ain't gonna do it. He ain't got time. But if anybody's listening, and just look at the comparison yourself and see which one is the superior one. Japan kind of, so like, it's lucky this still work, because if I'm just looking at it from the business point, if I'm the creator and this edit caused my massively popular book to be hated, I would be pissed off. But it still worked.
All right, now I'm gonna go and say my piece, because I mean Coop done went on, so I'm gonna say my piece.
I'm sorry, bro.
I know Coop don't like it, so I mean
I do like it.
Well, Coop,
I'm hard on it.
Coop,
no. Coop does like it.
Coop likes
it. I'm hard on it.
I'm a little rough with it. I ain't gonna lie.
Mark is sliding where he right now watch season 3.
He approached.
Dub ain't coming back.
Dub
ain't coming back.
He's kind of a jerk. He is literally, to me, like the worst pro tag in anime.
So I'll go in and put my 2 cents in before we go, because we gotta move on. But look, Jim Woo, I see you, dog. I see you.
Of course you see him. He got the clothes on.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming through. Because
so
see what I'm saying? I'll be trying to get Jim Woo up. See, I can't. That's why I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going through it to what else did we watch? Was it Sakamoto Days?
I watched Sakamoto episode 11.
Oh yeah, because you didn't catch up with the you didn't catch up with the casino.
I did. I like episode 11 is the casino. I just did this time. So there's not an episode 12 out, to be sure.
Nah.
Okay, so yeah,
at least
I'm all caught up far as I.
That's Sakamoto Days.
As am I. How about that?
It's such a palate cleanser to switch to this anime. To a protagonist who just, you talk about chilling,
who doesn't say 10 words in an episode.
They got more heart.
Oh my goodness, you can't help but love him. You can't help but love him.
I am Sakamoto without the superpowers. I don't have the man bun. I got the mustache. I ain't got the glasses. I got the gut. But I'd be like, leave me alone.
What you got for the casino? What you got for Casino Bob over here? You know what I'm saying? Because he looking mad regular with his little lackeys running around trying to stop Sakamoto. What you got on this episode? How you feeling?
I thought it was cool when Sakamoto was throwing the pool balls and ricocheting them off people's heads.
Oh, excellent! I loved it. He was a little more vicious. He was a little more vicious.
Using the cards like razor
about regular vicious level. He wasn't too vicious in this.
Sometimes he'd be like, kind of goofy, but this time he's just like, man, I'm gonna take pool balls. I'm gonna whack y'all because I want this over with.
Hey,
well, look what he was doing to the dude with the deer head. You know what I'm saying?
That was when you raise it up. I'm just saying for like regular people, he was like kind of quick to the point.
Yeah, I can't imagine getting hit with a pool ball. Ooh.
Right, he was precise with it. Because
them joints got some weight to them.
Yeah. I can only imagine. I've heard of people getting socked out with somebody holding a pool ball before, and
I've seen someone hit with a pool stick.
Shout out to Daredevil, because he did take a pool ball and slapped it around the room, and he slapped that woman in the head. So Daredevil showed what a pool cue ball feel like. It does not feel good. It was an instant KO. I was like, ooh. But
but this episode, I think this episode gave us a chance to learn more about just our team dynamic, especially when it comes to the ability for Shinji read minds. I thought that was cool.
This is one of my favorite parts, that there's not Shin, as good as Shin is, there's a way to break it.
Yeah.
You have to be extreme.
You got to go layers deep.
Because Shin, as smart as he is, he's not a mathematical genius, maybe. And if you could read the mind of somebody talking about the plutonium space codes, but you can't understand it. What can you do with it other than
Right.
repeat?
It's like just because you can read minds don't mean you gain the understanding. And I thought that was
Yeah.
a kind of cool element too, because
Yeah.
man, we're used to seeing telepaths. They read your mind, and then all of a sudden they can fight like you and
Yeah.
and
Oh
block
boy, like
everything you
Yeah,
throw.
he's not like
He's like-
Professor X or something like that.
he's like, I know you understand the visual mind. You could trick, the average person with cues and stuff, especially in gambling. I'm literally doing millions of computations that is above your brain cell comprehension, and he blew his brains out. It was funny, played for laughs. Lou sometimes
he gonna step up. He gonna step up though.
I like Lou also, but Lou just a dummy. Lou is such a dummy. She's a great with hands, but she did not have no brain power. You talk about no brain power at all.
Lou got brain power. I mean,
Lou ain't got no brain power at times.
Slow.
Lou slow. Lou, like the only reason why Lou, like if this was a life or death, of course you never in life or death with Sakamoto per se. But the only reason why Lou didn't even get messed up, like when they would start with the game, because he liked Lou. He was like, "Oh, you got my card, ha ha ha." But then he turned up the brain power and just cooked shins for a little brain. And he was even good enough to tell Sakamoto, like, "Look, bro, I already know what you did. I can't really stop you, but if you break the rules again, blah blah blah." Now he can't really enforce that threat.
Yo,
but
homie held that card with all strength.
So fast, bro.
But he still was able to catch Sakamoto. He's like, yeah, they can't see it. First of all, also everybody in Asia, what do y'all got against fat people? Everybody call that man fatty. He's like,
they was clowning him hard through the. I was like,
I'm moving slow. I love, brother. It's so funny. The comedic timing, y'all. Look, I'm a sucker for comedic timing. When you go to do comedy in an action comedy, Sakamoto like, oh, bet. He started moving the car so fast, and old boy couldn't even get it out. And he had switched it up. And then in the gag where he like, I'm gonna pull it. Oh, I'm sorry, my grip is too hard. And he's like, shh. He switched the cards and he threw them off. He was like, oh my bad, bro. I'm sorry.
He's like, I know you did something. I don't know what it is, but I know you did something.
My grip is too strong.
It's like when that guy kicked Chris Tucker in the face in Rush Hour 2. He's like, which one of y'all did that? Did you just kick me?
Man, yo, this episode was fun. It was a fun episode. We got some action in it, but it was fun in general because the stakes were low, so that's a good thing.
Yes, this was a good,
especially since it looks like they're about to turn them up.
Yes, it's about to get turned up. Actually, this is where I did not read too much ahead. This is kind of where I stopped it in the book. This is like maybe volume 3 or 4. So I'm kind of doing both and this and that at the same time. As far as I can tell, the next couple of villains, yeah, they're gonna be. I mean, they're homicidal maniacs who broke out of prison. That's kind of like the Baki, the last Baki series when Baki restarted. How that started off, and you know how that went. If you watch Baki.
Oh, see, I never watched Baki, so.
Woo! Like, now I'm surprised
it just has a weird. I don't like the look of it.
It's disgusting.
Hey, you would love the training.
Baki where he be training? Oh, all right. Okay.
Mike, I'm gonna be honest. It's training, but it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre.
All right.
Like it's good. Like it's training is a part of it. Well, yeah, the first season, the first thing, but they train. But man, you're right. It is something about Baki. It's grotesque. It's grotesque is the word.
Oh, okay.
Like the body does not contort like that, and he's supposed to be normal, non-superpower. Like superpowers doesn't technically exist in Baki, but
technically,
these are like they're just good fighters. But people be hard up dying in Baki, and they come right back. Like dude, get his whole neck slashed open.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to the hospital. That's how they do it.
They got really good doctors. I mean, if you got a whole bunch of fighting, people gotta have like real good doctors.
If you got a whole X-shaped cut and your neck is falling off your body, and blood's nigga, you should be dead. But Baki is absurd. But yeah, so it's gonna probably get a little. I mean, Sakamoto is slightly absurd, but nothing as absurd as Baki in that grotesque human way.
Now, I will ask you this: do we know? do we know why these mercenaries took this job, or is it just simply because like, hey, you broke us out, we owe you kind of thing,
Oh,
or
they
is
don't
there
owe you
something deeper?
nothing. Oh no 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 no. They no. Let's get this straight. They like we don't owe you ish. We like to kill.
Oh,
Like you got us a job. And what remember what he said? The black dude was like, "Hey, bro, I don't fear none of these people. Like, go and get you, what he said. Go and get me another list ready, and we gonna kill them in a month. If not,
right,
we gonna tear Japan up and go on a killing spree." So that's where his mind is at. He's like, we like to kill. And remember what the
right.
deer said. Now the deer is crazy, but he's like, oh, they don't kill for the greater good. They kill because they just like to kill. Like, okay, bro. Like, but you went and got, but you hired
Yo,
him. I
homie
mean,
ate mad whack Arnold's though. I will say that.
the man
And
compressed a human body into a little meatball.
true,
That
true.
was that I was like, okay, that's a little dark.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
that's
think it's a
Baki.
little darker than
That's
what we've
very
seen in this.
so. Yeah, it's gonna get probably a little, a little darker. And that was very
all right.
Baki-ish.
But
Like he the
yeah,
wrong anime.
I see we got the setup of, you got the, like the four different, each of them going to have like a very, specific style that they, what I'm saying.
Right.
So
It
that'll be cool, and it'll be
was
something that, I guess Sakamoto can play with. Hopefully, he play with him a little bit more than he had those. What was it, the brothers? Because
I mean,
he kind
first
of
villains
he kind of
always
wrapped them up. He wrapped them
first
up
villains
quick.
always get wrapped up easy. The first big bads. They just there to show you the power of the hero.
Oh, okay,
But
okay, gotcha.
they was cold, but it's just like this is ridiculous.
That was
But
cool, but that's like Bow Wow playing against Kobe. It's a whole different
Not
scenario
Bow
when you
Wow
actually get in the
playing
water with that
against
shark.
Kobe.
like Bow Wow might cross up Justin Bieber. He ain't gonna cross up Kobe. You know,
Remember when he had that movie Like Mike? Oh man.
Hey, he let that movie go to his head. He challenged Kobe. Kobe said, "No, come on down here." Kobe ain't let that man get a shot off.
like
Man,
Kobe is 6'6" and faster than you, dog, and he jump higher.
bruh, like, what are you thinking?
And he
You
had
still out
people.
here looking like you in fifth grade. Like, bruh, if you don't get off of that, like,
Kobe legit had a hater that nicknamed himself the Kobe Stopper. When you got haters like that, you got to prove it to some people.
like
So I'm just saying,
you, Kobe is someone who professional players said trained like no one else. So come on, man.
this
Come on.
man was
See,
not.
I'm trying to get to Kobe levels of training. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my training up. You know what I'm saying? They said when they was coming in from the club, he was getting ready to go out and go train. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
Kobe
many built
had
like Kobe, man.
the
Telling you.
natural talent, but he didn't. He didn't even have. I still say this to this day. He didn't have Tracy McGrady's natural talent coming into the league at about the same age.
Hmm.
Tracy McGrady stopped progressing. He stopped solo leveling. Let's
Ah,
just say. And Kobe became. You know what?
yo, Kobe is kind of like Jim Woo, son.
Kobe is a little Jim Woo. All right, I'm gonna
Kobe
say
is
this.
definitely, yo. It's the Black Mamba, yo. That's it.
Oh
Yo,
Lord, I
Jim
bad
Woo
that
is
I
the Black
even.
Mamba, son. That's
Hey,
it.
Jim
But
Woo
this
is the
not.
whack
Tell,
mamba.
tell me, be honest, especially the years that Kobe was angry that they didn't make the playoffs. Tell me he won't like Jim Woo. Jim Woo is Kobe, yo.
I
Jim
would
Woo is
say
the
Cause see,
whack
I remember
mamba.
them years. I remember them years when he was like, "I want y'all to trade me.
He the
I
whack
want to
mamba.
trade
I
He
would
me."
ain't
like
the
to
black
go
mamba.
back to more the years of when he missed the shot against Utah. Then he came back as an all-star starter. It's like, golly, bruh. What did you
Yo,
do? He grew the little baby fro, and he's just like the fro got nappy and his game got better. And he became business Kobe when he shaved it, put
oh,
on like
not
20 pounds of muscle. Look,
business
he
Kobe.
became right before he
Oh,
became the Mamba.
yeah, cause there was like baby fro Kobe.
It was like the initial
Then it
champion.
got a little, then it got a little nappy.
Then he
Then
had
business Kobe.
he had the incident. Then he kind of became the incident and business Kobe kind of at the same time. Then he became the Mamba, and then
Yeah,
the rest
because
is
once he
history.
became the Black Mamba, it was over. Like
Like once
it.
he got rid of the fro, it was
I
all no more
mean,
plate, no more smiling for McDonald's.
nah, it won't. It won't. Man, dude, just get on the court looking angry, and then you like
Well, of
this
course he
dude.
lost. He lost some sponsorship too at the time.
Well, yeah,
Nike
But
was the only one that really stuck with him.
he'll come on the court looking angry, like, man, this dude about to make 6 3-pointers. Like this.
Yo, real talk. I saw Kobe only play one time in New Orleans.
Mhm.
Shout out to the soul of Mo Pete. I ain't never seen nobody. Kobe, I swear the brother played on one side of the court. Like on the offense, this is how you know somebody ain't worried about you. He didn't it like he might as well been
It's
looking at
cold.
me. He didn't even acknowledge Mo Pete. He
Dang.
just he looked to the left, looked to the right. He was coaching, shoot it in his eye, and he would backpedal. He did not play hard that game.
Yo,
Kobe
here's
didn't
the
even
trick.
go to the other side of the court.
Kobe
He
would
was
be
coaching.
doing this to other professional players. Now let me break this down to y'all real quick. Since we're on a Kobe tip for just a second. All right. Kobe was doing amazing stuff to other pro players. And there's
Bruh.
only like in the whole
Other-
league, you're talking about, I don't know, maybe like 130 people or something in the whole league. So these are like the best players in the world. Well, maybe some people might say in the world, maybe not the world, whatever. But these are the best players that are available to the NBA.
Mo Pete
And
was
he was
attached
just-
to that man like a shirt, and it did not matter. Mo Pete was like, when is this going to end? And you know when it end? When Kobe got like, he kind of like, all right, I kind of did Mo Pete up. He started coaching Sasha Vujacic on the court, or he'll be on the sideline yelling at Sasha. He was more interested in what Sasha was doing and messing up than
Dang.
who checked him. And I felt bad for Mo Pete because Mo Pete face should be deaded up with 3-pointers in his face. He just a couple of threes, a couple of mid range. I don't know what Kobe had a lot of points and then he just kind of chilled. And he went to coaching.
Dang.
And so and
y'all.
trust me, he made Sasha run hard out there. Sasha was cutting. And Sasha was putting up numbers. Is like he still couldn't really he was still like human, but man, he was on Sasha's ass. I'm telling you.
Man, dang.
That's my Kobe story. And I was like, good Lord. Okay. It's like, I see it on TV, but when you see what you don't see on the TV and just see how his demeanor is, but that's demoralizing. If you another 6'6" man and you in his face, like you literally arms up and this and that, it did not matter.
It's not like he wasn't trying to stop him.
Bro, he wasn't doing nothing flashy. And what he did to Mo Pete, I felt bad for Mo Pete. If I could have subbed in and took the shots to the face for Mo Pete, I would have.
That's cold, man. Look, Kobe, I've seen him play one time, and it was literally on some like, all right, well, I guess I gotta come in here and score. Like this is basically what it was like. Fourth quarter, it seemed like Kobe was kind of cool the whole game, and they were playing. I think they were playing Salt Lake City, and they it was almost like Kobe was like, all right, guess I'm gonna have to score, and like he just did it. Like he just willed the game to win.
Made it
because
so
LA was down.
effortlessly.
LA came into the fourth quarter down by like 10 or 12, something like that. Kobe was just like, all right, well, I guess I gotta do what I gotta do, and that was it. Like Kobe it was basically like, yo, give me the ball, just give me the ball and shut up.
Look, I know people don't want to give LeBron his props and this and that, but I'll say this. When Kobe was striking you, it did feel like somebody was taking a knife and stabbing them in the gut and covering their heart out. It just felt that it seems what he did, he broke players.
Yeah.
And some people was fearful to check him, but it's just, sorry, Kobe rant, but it's just, yeah, Jinwoo is, I can give that to Jinwoo. He's a little Kobe-ish.
Hit a Black Mamba. He like, look, he don't care about the rest of the team. Jinwoo came in, he said, I don't care about I don't care about Becky with the good hair. I don't care about Shaq. I don't care about Robert. I don't care about Big Shot Bob. I don't care about nobody. Give me the ball.
All I can say is Sakamoto is like a combination of Shaq, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Dwayne Wade. Just pure power. Power and speed.
Yo,
It's
it
just
don't make
nothing you
no
can do.
sense. And he do form transformations in the middle of a fight, and he don't even make a big deal out of it. You just like look up, and be like, hold up, you skinny now?
Yeah, you don't even want to. And then you don't even want to see skinny Sakamoto.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like it's bad enough regular just apron Sakamoto, and then when he turned into like I guess high school Sakamoto, like college Sakamoto or whatever.
oh Lord, I keep forgetting he's 28.
Yeah,
I,
I'm like, hold up, like
uh,
we out here thinking this dude like 50.
I,
Anyway, I'll throw it.
I know
Look, we made
Japan, y'all just goofing off, but yeah, this episode was great and it's just good exposition episode. I like what's his name? I forgot his name. Is his name Shin? Not
Uh,
Shin, but the Chinese dude.
oh man, nah, I forgot his
Because
name.
because he's not gonna now
What
he's not
his
gonna
name?
stay working at the shop. It's just kind of like I gotta pay
Nah,
y'all back.
yeah, he just got
But
paying back. He ain't coming back to that
or is
place.
it Lu? Was it not Lutan or something like that? I think it was something like that.
Trying to remember.
But I just like sometimes I like smart characters that, and he was smart enough to. He's so smart that his men could not take the bluff. Like, oh, I already rigged your guns. You know
Mhm.
he's smart, so you can't
You can't take
gamble.
that chance.
Can't
Yeah,
take the chance of shooting yourself in the face. But he knew that like Sakamoto's gonna make a move anyway. Here's the alley oop to use to go dunk on him. And he did it. You know, Sakamoto didn't went never in trouble. But he's like, all right, I got you. But he's like, I see what you. He's like, you know what? Man, I like the cut of your jib. Like you respect. I know you do care about Lou, and you know she my employee. She cooked my pork bun, so I like, hey, she ain't going nowhere, right?
yeah,
You know?
she ain't going nowhere.
But
She's
I
staying
respect
right
it.
here.
I understand this. This is you want to be her paramour one day if she will allow it. So you know.
You want to lay the Mac down. You know what I'm saying?
But shout out to Lou. I'm glad they didn't do the thing where Lou just like, oh, you're stupid, you're dumb. She's like, nah, you smart. Like you got your weapon. That's your weapon.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
that's
use
what
your
my
mind.
and you know she respects like, hey, he's not a fighter. He's not, you know, good with his hands, a criminal, but he rose to the ranks to be my dad's, you know, in my dad's upper circle. So that's
Oh.
respect.
I found his name. How could I forget? His name is Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Oh, Wu-Tang.
I
That's
think
right.
they
You know what I'm
changed
saying?
that in the anime. I think it was Wu-Tang in the book, but they changed that. I think they changed
Yo,
it
man,
for the anime.
Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying?
I was
For
like,
the children. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
It's
Overall,
for the children.
a good episode, man. They haven't
Yeah.
missed with this show. The show is everything that I wanted it in the book. They haven't really skipped nothing. They showing you how to adapt. For me,
And
personally.
I'm thinking this probably we about to get some really cool fights in a second, because if these people are bloodlusty like they say, then we're gonna get some good stuff. And
I don't
hopefully we
think.
get some leveling up from was it Shin and Lou too? You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to, put in some work. Like Lou did her little dragon, her drunken fist. So, we'll see. We'll
Oh
see,
yeah. One thing about the character, I didn't know in the book. I didn't know if that was a lady, and I didn't know if they was a dark skinned character. I guess they look like Indian. I don't know. They might have like
Oh,
smoothed that up for the anime, like because of course it's black and white in the book. But
ah,
I had no idea that was an actual lady. But it may, hey, this may not be. I don't know. But that's how the voice is in the book. But just to say some things are more pronounced in the anime than it was in the book.
gotcha.
If you feel me. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I had no clue. But I like that's still a tall lady. And she about her business. I forgot what her name was. Apart? Well, no, not Apart, or was it Slash or something? Or the one that
I
cut
don't
the
know.
guts out?
All I know is I don't know who's crazier. She seemed like she might be. She seemed like she might be the craziest, but more of a leader crazy. Like
Yeah.
she's more like a control crazy.
Like I'm gonna kill them, but let's keep the party going. And the
Yeah.
other dude, the big black dude, is like,
Like,
he could be like,
he's
like-
just crazy.
that is your right hand maniac, man. Like give him, he's like Battle Beast. Give me more to smush up.
Yeah, like he's like Joe Pesci in Casino, where it's like if you're gonna live that life, you kind of need Apeshi, but then Apeshi is the kind of guy that gets you arrested because he don't know how to keep things low.
He might be
I'm
more trouble than he's worth.
I'm
Yeah,
a
it's like
I'm
you
a
need that wild dude, but
I'm
then
gonna
the
call it
wild dude
right
also
now.
might get you arrested.
I'm gonna make predictions. This is who I was gonna say is the weakest one. The normal white looking dude one with the business suit, with the car used salesman suit. I'm gonna say
Oh,
he's the
not the
weakest.
used car salesman suit.
I'm gonna say
Oh, it's cold.
I'm gonna think that the lady might be the next one because she's sane. I
Yeah.
think the dude apart might be the one who act all scary, might be the craziest one.
Oh yeah,
It's
the one with
always
all
that
the one with all the like the hair clips or something.
because I'm like, okay, yeah, what is his deal? He's like, they put pickles in it. Oh no! I'm like, wait a minute, bro. But you done killed how many people?
Like you be alright.
So
I for a second I thought
yeah,
he was gonna kill somebody at Whack Arnold's, but everything was all good.
I'm just saying. I feel like the next time old boy reach his hand over there, like he do it again, he catch him on the wrong time. He gonna chop his arm off.
Yeah, true that, true that.
And then
Like
if this was Baki, he'll chop black dude arm be chopped off. He'll just snap it back on like a Lego block, or he'll just be like, "You chop my arm off. Now I got my real technique out of my one arm technique." Aha! Baki's that insane, bruh. They'll chop your knee, expose your knees, the bones of your knees, and be like, "I'm gonna sharpen my knees and make them into like two swords."
wow.
It's Baki's insane, bruh.
See, I've
But
never watched it, so I don't know.
bruh,
But
everything
if you
on
watch
your body
Baki, if
is
you
a
watch
weapon,
Baki and you want me to watch Baki, put it in the
bruh.
comments below. I'll
Baki
find some time to check it out.
will take dudes will take a nose hair in Baki and fling it through somebody's eye.
Wow.
Like, it's
That's
grotesque.
wild. That's wild.
That's some bullseye type stuff.
Yeah, it's
Like bullseye has literally pulled teeth out of his head and threw them through somebody else's head.
yeah. So
Dang.
that's just Baki the whole way through with some people.
I
Look,
word.
in fact, literally, one of the dudes took arm got cut off. He shaved it into a bone to stab one of the masters, one of the people that was on Baki's side, and he like kept going. "Oh, my arm's off," and used his bone to win his fight.
Wow.
Pain
This-
means
see.
nothing in their dojo.
Yo, man. Cobra Kai never dies. So
Yeah, but
what
they
can you
don't.
do?
It just Baki's a whole other level.
Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna throw it over to Dub. Dub, final thoughts. Where can they find you?
You know what? Invincible wrapped up lovely. This season is wrapping up lovely, and I am looking forward to the spring. The spring coming.
Your spring coming.
It bring forth a bounty.
Yeah, it will.
A fruitious bounty.
Is Viral Hit coming back? Is that ever
There's
coming back?
Probably not.
Oh man.
As of right now, that's in limbo.
Oh,
There's
man.
just no news of it. Like I
Kobe
say,
Hoban, boy, I wanted to see him level up.
at this point, just gotta read it, y'all. Because again, Korean story adapted by Japan. Japan just do not mess with Korean stories like that for some reason. Especially when they adapt it to anime, they kind of
Even
really
if
get
it
snooty.
wins, that's crazy. But
But
it was so good, man.
Yeah.
technically, it's not when it probably do. I mean, it's not like a solo leveling. It was big on webtoons, but if it don't get that love in the adaptation in Japan, where they can sell stuff from it or whatever, they will drop it. Like the committees do not play out there.
Yeah.
And they like, all right, we already bringing your story over to our country. We got to do the adaptation work. It better hit. It don't hit.
It better hit.
It better hit. They can't deny solo leveling. You know, that's one thing I'm on Jinwoo's side. The creator manhwa source material is a massive hit. Viral Hit was a massive hit for webtoons. I think they need to collect the story and put it in novels, like how they doing with solo leveling.
Mhm.
But as of now, I have not heard hide nor hair of Viral Hit season 2. If it does, it ain't coming in 2025. It'll be
Alright.
like a surprise if it is.
All right, that's word. That's word. All right, my bad. Go
Oh,
on.
sorry, bro.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Oh no, no, all is well. Uh, had to put a bow on that thing. Y'all, I'm Mark Dub on IG. Mark Dub 44 on that sucker ass platform. I'm so sorry. I really am not happy with that person.
Oh boy.
And if 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 you his name is Felon. If you take the F off, you got it.
Not not felon.
And I'm definitely accessible in these streets. I ain't hard to find. I'm hard to miss. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out.
All right. Anyway.
Spring coming.
Anyway, Coop, say what's up.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, man, I'm ready for spring. And I feel bad, Dr. Meku. I let you down. I should have. I need to make a day to catch up on it because
I love you, girl. I still got love for you, girl.
You know, I'm glad Mike is enjoying it. Look, I'd like to get stuff that Mike, because Mike pretend to be so hard to please. I know you ain't got time.
I am hard to please. I don't like.
You ain't gotta be. You ain't got to be hard to please. But I
don't like all these animations.
You ain't gotta like them all, but man, come on, man. Like,
if you an isekai, you can forget it.
All right, now yes, we have some ground rules. Shout out to Rachel. That's her deal.
I know Rachel be loving the isekai.
I take a trip to isekai land every rare occasion, but generally they kind of
When she say something, no, I give it a shot. Like I gave, what was the cat? The cat was big. It was a big cat at the house.
Well, that's a slice of life. That's not.
All I know
that's
is
just a
cat
comedy,
at the house.
Comedy slice of life fantasy.
And then there was some old dude that was in another dimension or something, but he had cool powers in another dimension or something. But in his regular life, he was just a regular guy or something. But he was old and crusty. And I watched that. I gave that like 2 episodes. I was like, nah, I can't do it. But I be giving them shots.
That's why I just rested my brain because I know I'm gonna watch. There's a lot of straightforward stuff, and whatever. So Loser Ranger is gonna. I almost said Solo Ranger. Loser Ranger. Look, Mike. I already told you. I already read enough. It's gonna be bizarre. It is.
Bruh, they already lost me in the first season. I was like, man, I don't know if I care anymore.
That's why when I read ahead, I said, Mike, I know you don't like to be spoiled, but whatever you thinking, stop thinking it. You ain't gonna be close. You ain't gonna be nowhere near close. Like, and they not gonna hold you. They not gonna explain it to you.
Nah, I'm reading the book. They won't explain it. The back half of season 1, there was just like, look,
I have read so much.
Look, just figure it out.
I read so much, and I finally kind of got an explanation. Kinda, I'm telling you, I'm at the part of the probably like season 4, season 5 would be, and I just kind of got to understand it. So, yeah, you know, I understand if you drop Loser Range, I get it. But I think we're gonna start on it next week. I might be able to wrap up the whole thing, but if not, we might touch on it a couple of times because April 5th is kind of the big day, so we kind of got 1 or 2 weeks, or like 1 week in between. So next Monday we're gonna have that kind of gap period. So we probably will. It is a good Monday is a good time to really wrap up, you know, these 2 anime. And if Dr.
what do we have? What did we drop? And it was cool at first. It was like unpowers or
Well, that was about last year, but that was Undead.
Undead Unluck. That's what it was.
Undead Unluck. I think that's eventually coming back. I won't.
Ain't nobody. I don't care.
I mean, it was a hit, but it's something that just didn't hit with me.
I mean, it hit with some folks. And it's sad because who did the animation?
Beautifully rendered, man.
It's beautifully.
Yeah.
It's in fact, I think it's the people who did Fire Force. Oh, Fire Force is coming back. See, Mike, I'm telling you, you got a lot of stuff you like.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was Fire Force. It had that look, but it just went for me.
Wrap it up wrap it up. Don't leave me hanging on it.
Oh, it's gonna get.
Right,
this is gonna be the last season. It's gonna be wrapped up.
I mean, I know it's gonna be the final season, but I mean, don't make it a final season where like we don't know what happened. Finish everything.
I think they gonna warp
don't
speed that thing ahead.
don't leave me hanging on a string now.
I don't know,
You know
what
I'm saying?
happened, why it got the treatment it did, but yeah, I think they said we're gonna purposely wrap this up.
All right,
But
word.
shout
Word.
out to all the video games that's coming out. Bleach got a new game. Hunter x Hunter got a game. I know
Oh yeah,
sometimes
Bleach does have a new game. It's kind of
I
an
think
arena finder, so I'm not really into arena finders,
Hunter
but
x
it does look
Hunter
good.
is supposed to be more like by the people who made Dragon Ball.
Oh,
The
word.
Dragon Ball one. Yeah, it's gonna be a 3-on-3, so it's gonna be like more
Oh,
of
so it'll
the
be like
real
kind of
fighting
like
game.
Arxis, like fighters kind of thing,
I think it's
or
made
Fighter
by
Z.
Arxis. I think it's made by Arxis. Go look it up, Hunter x Hunter.
So
I
while you
posted.
talking, go and talk. I'm gonna look. See this.
I
And the funny thing
posted.
is, I've only watched like I don't think I've even watched Hunter x Hunter, but
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is
Arxis
one of those
they
one
do
that
their thing.
people like, but I just never wanted to turn it on for some reason. I just like, okay. Look, y'all. Sometimes with some anime, like Bleach had a hold on me, Naruto had a hold on me, and a lot of other stuff that was in that Adult Swim time. So Hunter x Hunter, I would see it. I didn't know how bloody it got. I thought it was just kind of goofy, silly play time, but they're like, nope, that thing get dark. But but yeah, I was just like, anybody who's a Hunter x Hunter fan, there is a game. If it's not out, it's coming out. It got announced and all that stuff.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah,
it's
just
still on pre-sale on July 16th.
oh, and something. Shout out to something in Mark's realm. I call it. If you want some good white anime, check out Batman Yakuza versus.
Oh
Ninja,
yeah,
Batman Ninja.
I forgot to watch that. I'll be able to talk
So,
about that next week. I'll watch
I
it.
like the colors. Maybe we'll
Batman
throw
Ninja
that-
was
It's kind of
random, but
It's random as hell, but this is gonna be random as hell too.
that's why I was like, when what was it? Well, I won't rehash it. I'll just say when people make complaints about a certain anime that came out, I was like, yo, anime does this weird random stuff all the time, and Batman Ninja was a perfect example where it's like, what? Especially when you got to the end of it, it was like, what?
Look,
And
we
I was
gotta-
like, so
we
I was
call
like, but we all accepting this. I see y'all loving
no,
it.
I didn't. I
I
like
see y'all
it, but
loving
I
it on
didn't
Facebook because it's Batman, and I'm
I
like,
didn't care for the ending for Batman Ninja, but I didn't like Yasuke. I stand by it. I didn't really care for Yasuke. It was beautiful. But,
no, I don't mind if people like it or don't like it. It's the application of critiques that they also on their same timeline let slide from other
But
anime.
I will
So
say this: though,
I'll be like, bruh, come on, dog.
to jump across it still in animation. Like, even though I didn't like the Yasuke animation, the way people are mad about Yasuke in a video game, but then they ain't
That's a
saying
whole nother-
nothing
yeah.
about Batman Ninja versus the Yakuza, and you got Yakuza Aquaman and Yakuza Wonder Woman. I'm like, oh, okay, so they the right skin tone.
Yeah.
Skin tone. It's okay. Asia ain't get mad about that, but all the weebs, all the gamers was like, you're disrespecting the Japanese people, this, that. I get it. Hey, as a people, you have a right to voice your opinion. But I got a
It's
right to
also-
tell you
It's also
if
based on
rude.
like an actual person, and then also
Yeah.
you can have fictional history, historical fiction.
I'm
Won't
just
nobody
saying.
cry? There's tons of historical fiction. Don't nobody cry about it. Put a black person in it, all of a sudden it's bad.
I'm just saying, Wonder Woman and Aquaman have they feud while they doing jutsu, and got to look. And I mean, it kind of worked, but it didn't work when I saw the Flash do it. I'm like, all right, this is the part where my brain is breaking with Batman. But I'm gonna watch it. Flash just looks crazy in the Flash suit with the hat, with the straw hat on.
Yeah, the hat is kind of weird. I ain't gonna front.
It's like he don't really need the hat, y'all. Everybody don't need the hat like they Bruce Leroy, all right? It's just
I'm gonna give it
Whoa.
a spin. I'm gonna see what it do.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna spin
I
it with
watched
you.
the little,
Yeah,
I
I've
watched
already-
the little scene with the Flash with the hat.
But real
it-
talk though,
It was giving me Big Trouble in Little China vibe.
yeah, throwback, because he was a little out there. But the animation, I'll say this: I think the animation looks better than the first movie.
Yeah.
Where I think the first one was more
80 times better.
was pure that weird 3D that they was doing at the time, and they tried it. But now it's kind of like they're blending. The 3D is better, but it moves a lot. Not to be weird, but the
It's not as
framing of it,
stiff.
it's not stiff. They move and fluid. Just like even when they introduced, like the Aquaman part was smooth. Wonder Woman's part was smooth from what I saw. Like, oh, this is bizarre, but it looks good. I can't lie. Like this is it's almost like movie award-winning type of look of animation that they went for. Like, all right, they stepped it up. DC, I don't know why. Warner Brothers. Why y'all could do some dope stuff that even if it's the most randomest thing, and then you just destroy things. I'm gonna end this. Somebody save Looney Tunes, y'all. I do not understand. Since we're talking animation, I do not understand Warner Brothers getting rid of its mascot. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be that old dude yelling at the sky. Looney Tunes and Warner Brothers are synonymous for me. They literally are the logo that pops out of the Warner circle.
Yeah,
like that's kind of like their thing. That's
how you know things is bad for them right now.
Bruh.
That's how you know they down bad right now.
Animation in the West. This is when people hate on animation in the West. Zaslav, bruh, I can't wait till they fire you. I'm sorry. Fire this man. I'm Keith Cooper.
Coop have no problem letting that man have it.
Bruh.
He deserve every bit of it.
Say this out loud.
You said fire that man.
Mark, say it out loud. Warner Brothers is firing Bugs Bunny. That's a cartoon in itself.
Dog, these are the times where you can be exceptionally mediocre at your job and still keep your job, but you could be a little bit darker and be just the exceptional part and still may not keep your job. It's ridiculous.
For all you people who are scared and hate Disney, Disney would never fire Mickey Mouse. Disney wouldn't fire Pluto.
That ain't happening.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't happening.
WB like, oh yeah, we need to fire our mascots who been there probably in our first 10 years of this 100-something year plus company. What?
That ain't happening.
Amazon, Netflix, somebody. I know Netflix don't really move that way, but then they be getting mad like, I'm scared Disney gonna buy them. Good, let them buy them. Maybe we'll get Roger Rabbit too. I don't care at this point. But how you telling me they ain't gonna never be no more Bugs Bunny?
What?
They didn't.
That don't even sound right. Say it out loud.
There's possibilities no more new Bugs Bunny. They hated on Sesame Street Bugs Bunny. Bruh, we didn't wear bootleg stuff from the 90s with running
these companies.
Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck on it.
So bad at his job. So bad.
Literally, girls was buying Tweety Bird watches in middle school. Tasmanian Devil, they love Taz. People just love Taz for no reason.
People was loving Taz, especially Hood Taz. When Taz came to the hood,
Taz, Tweety, and Mickey Mouse watches. Girls was dying for those things back in our days. And if you get like a polo, I'm telling you, people had a polo, the sharp polo, where everybody wore polo. But if you was a guy or girl, and they had the little rings with the nameplate earrings and a Taz or a Tweety Bird watch.
Tell you, back on that.
And wind pants.
Oh.
I was just saying, yeah. Don't tell me about the slippers.
Oh man.
Oh, bro. But
yeah,
this is how little bit of anime we got this week, y'all. This is the season we've been riffing. So I just had to say it, but I hate Zaz. I don't want to say I hate Zaz. I just like
it's all right.
He just don't need to be in control of WB. He need to go get, I don't know.
It might be Mike talk about this.
Y'all stop shying away from it. He is contempt. He is worthy. He is WB. Let him have it.
WB gotta sell. Like, they're never gonna sell DC. He pretty much locked in on that. But the fact that it's selling WB selling Looney Tunes is like the Warner selling Warners almost. I mean, there's literally Looney Tunes called the Warner Brothers. Y'all see them, the Animaniacs, the Looney Tunes, like the Tiny Toons. So they need to sell that. Somebody who would give a damn need to get them. If it's Disney, so be it. They need to sell their video game department too. I think there's rumors they want to sell that. they need to leave Mortal Kombat alone. I want somebody else to take Mortal Kombat. But
Yeah.
they won't let go of Mortal Kombat. They're gonna watch. They'll sell every other game and keep Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry, I ran long. Keith Cooper on Facebook. Keith Cooper. Excuse me. Blurred period ISH on IG. Go to the Facebook page. Got some events coming up. If the weather is good and if my son allow it, you'll see me and my son at the Livingston Parish Library. If you're close to Baton Rouge, 10 to 3, might see Mark there, maybe.
Oh
Hopefully.
snap! Oh, Mark
Might
sighting.
provide me, maybe, possibly.
Mark sighting.
Right now, we got some bad weather reports, so it's low. The next day after that, the weather good. You'll see me at Bridge to Bars at downtown at this block party, art crawl block party at Brickyard South. So come check me out 3 to 8 or whenever. So I'm gonna be somewhere if the weather permits it. If not,
All right, that's what's up.
you'll see me in Mobile April 19th.
Oh yeah,
Mobile Anime Fest.
this what's up. This what's up. I on my end, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz, Blue Sky, and then next time, we're just saying thank you for coming. God bless. Good night.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.